Okay, so what's up, everyone? Thank you guys so much for jumping on our little side hustle event tonight. I'm Benny. I'm 25 years old, originally from a little place called Paikakariki in New Zealand on the Kapiti Coast. Now I'm living on the Gold Coast, and lucky enough, sorry if you can hear Facebook going on in the background, I'll mute that in a second. Lucky enough to have just gotten back from an amazing overseas trip. My beautiful fiance, we went to Coachella, saw Kendrick. Oh, it was epic. We went to LA, Vegas, Anaheim, went to an awesome conference. Just got back, did another conference, and we funded all that from this little side hustle business. I'm sure most of you guys want to know what it is, right? You've been invited here probably by a friend who started their own little side hustle business, and they're super excited, and you're like, why is this dude, why is this girl so excited? What's going on? So we're going to show you guys all what's happening on here, okay? And you probably hear the phrase a lot. We make money from our cell phone. So who here has a cell phone on this call? Raise your hand. Yeah, few of yous? Yeah, and who uses their cell phone at least 10 times a day? Yeah, heaps, man. If your hand's not up, you're lying. Look, who's okay with us sharing how we make money from our cell phone? Who's okay with that? Raise your hand. We good? Okay, cool. So today, look, you can do amazing things on your cell phone nowadays, right? It's 2017. We got Instagram, people making thousands of dollars of posting photos on Instagram. You got Uber, people running their own little taxi businesses. Airbnb, you can start your own hotel almost. And my number one favorite at the moment, Uber Eats, man, killing my bank account, brother. Don't know who invented it, but they love me. But you can do some pretty cool things, right? So we're not Uber or Uber Eats, but we do have a couple of things in common with these big companies. So take Uber, for example. What they do is they offer like a product or a service, which is you can get a taxi somewhere, right? And the second thing they offer is a business opportunity. You can start your own business, your own little side hustle being a taxi driver. Now, we have a much cooler, in my opinion, business model because you can do a hell of a lot more in this business. But we also have a product and we also have a business opportunity. We're damn proud of both. So to start this call off, I'm going to pass it to my beautiful fiance, Renee. She's going to chat a little bit about our product. What's it all about? How does it work? Why are we so excited about it? And then after that, we're going to go into how we make money from our cell phone, how we teach it to people, and kind of the lifestyles that we've been creating, hustling from our phone. Sweet. So I hope you guys enjoy and talk soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, hey guys, my name's Renee. I am 24 years old and I've been on the product that Ben was just talking about for about 8 months. So it's called Juice Plus. And prior to being on this product, I just had really bad anxiety. So this was the kind of anxiety that I was really embarrassed about. I didn't really know a lot about anxiety, so I just heard things from people and I heard that you were a bit weird if you had anxiety. So I was quite ashamed of it. I really didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want to be uncool back in the day. And I guess I only told a select amount of people. And I guess I was lucky in the fact that my anxiety came at night. So it was really when I would be trying to get to sleep and I'd just be tossing and turning and I'd be overthinking about everything I said the day before and everyone's reactions and just really consumed by my own thoughts. And that would really keep me awake all night and I'd get myself in kind of like a panic. Before I know it, it would be 6 o'clock in the morning. And honestly, I have to go to work in like an hour. And I don't know if anyone's ever gone to work when you're feeling really fragile and someone says to you, are you okay? And you're like, oh my God, don't, I'm going to break down right now. Well, that was kind of how I would deal with my days. And I honestly went through that cycle. And the reason I went through that cycle is because my mum was on antidepressants and I saw what antidepressants did to people. And I just decided I would rather suffer and not have any sleep and just live in this little cave than go on antidepressants. You know, and that was the choice that I made. So when my partner Ben came to me with this product, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't just skeptical. I was like the #1 hater. I was a vegetarian. So I was like, I don't even need this. What is more veggies going to do? I pretty much only eat veggies anyway. That was until he honestly told me about these sleeps he was having. And he literally just said, look, I just hit the bed and I'm out cold. And because of that reason, I was like, okay, what have I got to lose? Like, I'll just try some. So yeah, 2 weeks on the product, and yeah, I was having way better sleeps. The thing that really changed my life though was 4 months on this product. I looked back at the last 4 months and I was like, holy shit. I was like, Ben, I've hardly had any anxiety during these 4 months. You know, and what that did, it honestly just changed something in me. I can't really explain what it is, but it just made me care about the people that were hiding something. You know, I feel like there's people out there that we hide something, whether it's anxiety or depression. And I just wanted to be there for those people that were hiding something. I found something that worked for me and I wanted to share it with other people. So I just asked people how they were. I asked my workmates and my friends and my family, you know, why'd you take that day off? Or why are you not looking too good? You know, or why do you look so down? Like, what's going on? And honestly, guys, the conversations that I had were so sad. Everyone had something. Everyone had something, whether it was acne or eczema all over their bodies. And everyone was tired. Everyone I spoke to was exhausted. You know, and then what was even sadder is that everyone knew someone who was either suffering with cancer or had suffered from cancer, breast cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, irritable bowel syndrome. You know, all these things that I'd never even heard of before. I mean, I ask you guys now, raise your hand if you know anyone suffering from any of those conditions I just mentioned. Wow, like you should see the amount of hands that are up right now. And so for me, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I thought getting healthy was like the cool thing to do. I thought everyone was getting healthy. But in my small world, everyone was getting sicker. And there was a lot more prescribed medication being taken. You know, and what I come down to, I was like, why is this happening? It's 2017, right? We have access to so much information. We're doing a business call on a cell phone right now. You know, we can Google how to lose weight, how to feel healthy, how to get rid of a cold. We have doctors, wellness centers, nutritionists, naturopaths, you know, all telling us the top 3 things. Drink more water, do more exercise, and eat more fruits and veggies. So if we've got 3 things to follow, why am I not doing this? Why are we all not doing this? You know, and through the conversations that I've had and honestly just giving a shit about other people, I've learned that it comes down to 2 things. And the first thing is that we're really not educated on food. Like for me personally, I thought food made you fat or skinny. That was my knowledge. And the second thing is convenience. Like I think we'll all agree, we're all busy. We are all busy. So sometimes we don't have time to make kale and spinach and broccoli and carrots taste amazing. You know, it's almost like the more healthier the vegetable, the more shit it tastes. I don't know if anyone agrees with that, but that's how I feel. So what I love about this product is it honestly takes what we're currently doing to our bodies and what we know we probably should be doing, and it bridges that gap in a super easy, convenient, now kind of way. So what is it? Well, it's literally just a variety of 28 different fruits, veggies, berries, and grains, dehydrated down and popped into a vegan capsule. That's literally it. This is the bad boys right here. We just got a fresh bunch the other day. So the thing I love about these is that you can actually read every single thing on the back. Like this one is orange, cranberry, papaya, beet. This one we've got black currant, artichoke, cranberry, and then you've got kale, broccoli, beet, and there's way more with that. So I pop 2 of those bad boys every single day, and I know I am flooding my body with all the nutrients that it needs. What I love about this product as well is you can actually sponsor a child for free. So I think that's so amazing because they get these yummy chews here, and yep, they are empty because they are so good. I'm not kidding you guys. They literally taste like gummy lollies, except they're veggies. And what I love is that my nephew, he's just turned 2 years old, and he is a fiend for these. He doesn't even know that he's eating vegetables. It's so good. The last thing we have is our complete shakes. Ta-da! So these come in a chocolate and vanilla flavor. And do we have any breakfast skippers on the call? Like, be real with me, because I was the #1 breakfast skipper. Yeah, I see ya. And so what I love about these is you literally just put it in like a pump bottle and just whirl it up, and then it's ready to go. And it honestly tastes so yummy. They're vegan, and they've just got all your good protein, all your good fats, and the things in here as well, like mushroom. I mean, when is the last time someone on this call had an alfalfa sprout? Raise your hand. Can I get an amen? There's alfalfa sprouts in here. So that's what I love about this product, is that it's veggies. It's fruits and veggies that we don't normally eat. and they've found a cool, convenient way to make it easy for us to take. So I really love that. With those as well, I lost so much weight and I felt so sexy, and I was able to maintain that weight loss. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't yo-yoing up and down. So I really love that. So this product's been around for like 25 years. So you can imagine the research that we have. You know, we're dedicated to the research. And I wasn't a research person. I had no idea what the hell was going on. But the things that are out there are so cool. We have 36 gold standard medical reviews right now. You know, and that's just growing all the time. As well as that, is we have a whole page dedicated to all the stories that, and all the testimonials of what this has done for people. You know, I think 300,000 at the moment, and there's just more out there. So if you need the research, if you need anything, there's that, you know, it's all that information is out there. But for me, it does come down to the stories. I literally get so teary-eyed, and I'm so excited to welcome my two fave girls, because they're going to share what this product has done for them. So I'm going to start off with Ness. If you could please unmute yourself, baby girl, and share what this product has done for you.
Hi guys, my name is Ness. I'm hoping everyone can hear me. It's the first time I'm talking, so I'm a little bit nervous. So look, I've been on the Juice Plus product for just a little under a year now, and honestly it could not have come at a better time for me. At the time I was experiencing a horrific reaction to hair dye. I'd never ever reacted to hair dye in my life. I'd dyed my hair before and never had any problems. But at this time in my life I was juggling quite a bit, so you know, I had a lot that I was handling, which meant my immune system was down, and honestly, my health was just not on the top of my priority. I struggled to honestly get the required, you know, daily intake of fruit and vegetables into my diet. I, you know, had coffee and a cigarette for breakfast. I'm sorry, I have to admit that. You know, I practically skipped breakfast every morning. Otherwise, it was the smoke and the cigarette. My immune system was extremely low, and my antibodies were just not working in my favor. So look, I had open wounds to my neck, to my scalp, to my ears, to my hands, like literally everywhere you could think of, only to the top part initially. I then developed staph infection as well, which is basically when bacteria enters your body and then it multiplies itself, which basically spread everything to my entire body. So my hands, arms, legs, feet, all the other areas you don't even want to know about. From there, I was basically an open vessel to everything. So I was susceptible to absolutely everything. That I developed 4 different types of skin conditions at the same time. So now I had a reaction to the antibiotics that I was prescribed, because doctors just throw whatever your way. They're like, you've got that, here you go, have that. And you're like, I don't even know what this is. I started taking it anyway because I was really not conscious of that. I had salt baths. I was on steroid tablets, steroid creams, antihistamines on the daily. Every remedy you could think of, I was on it. Eventually, I went to go and see a skin doctor, a dermo, who basically just gave me more prescriptions for, you know, steroid creams and steroid tablets again, that I could practically open my own pharmacy basically, and just said, look, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. And I was like, really? That's how much I paid? $210 to hear that? Like, what the hell? And then it got to a point where I was like, I was over it. I eventually just went, you know what, I'm just going to give this Juice Plus a try. I never ever thought it would be something I'd consider, because I was like, how is that going to help me? Like, I never really looked into it, but I was like, stuff it, I'm prepared to try just about anything. So I did, and it was about maybe 4 weeks into taking the product, and I noticed all my bumps started to flatten. All my inflammation to my neck and my scalp had started to clear. I could start using normal shampoos again, because for a while I was on oatmeal sort of stuff. What else? I no longer started scratching in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep, couldn't go out and see my friends because I'd look like a crazy person scratching everywhere. I had better sleep. On top of all of that, you know, like I had sustainable energy. I no longer suffered from 3:30-itis, brain fog. Now, anyone who works in an office all day long, you know what that is. And I just got more conscious of my health all round. And since then, I've actually quit smoking, and I'm officially 3 months into no smoking, which is amazing for me because I've never ever tried or ever attempted. And yeah, so for me, validation to know that this product really does stuff for you. So, and I really learned that when you put the body is able to do what it's designed to do, and that's protect you. So that's my story, and I think I'll pass it on to Tamara now to share her story.
Thanks, Naz. Hi guys, my name is Tamara. I'm from Perth, WA. I first heard about Juice Plus through my dad. In 2008, he suffered from a severe heart attack and he almost didn't make it. He was put on 8 different types of medications and he was told that he'd have to take these every single day for the rest of his life. He wasn't a very unhealthy person, but he had quite a high stressful job, so he made a few lifestyle changes after this happened. In 2015, he started taking Juice Plus. Not only did it greatly improve his health, but 8 months into taking the product, he actually cut down his medications from taking 8 a day to 0 a day, which is amazing. And I guess I wasn't that surprised because I knew that there was a lot of clinical research out there to say that Juice Plus supported, heart health and heart functioning. But I was still skeptical when I first started taking it because I considered myself to be quite healthy. I didn't think that it could help me anymore. I've been taking the product for just over a year now and it's greatly helped me with my health. One of the greatest improvements for me has definitely been with my energy levels. I used to be that girl that was always tired, lacking in energy. I'd have to nap during the day. I'd reach for something sweet around 3:30. I can safely say now that I have sustainable energy, so I don't have to rely on coffee or energy drinks anymore. I can wake up really early, exercise, go to work the whole day, come home after work and still have sustainable energy to go and smash out like 4 hours of dance classes. Another huge improvement for me has definitely been with my skin. I've suffered from eczema for as long as I can remember and that's completely cleared up. I hardly get any breakouts anymore. My hair has been the strongest it's ever been in such a long time. I guess for me, I didn't realize how much healthier I could feel until I started bridging that gap with what I should be eating every day. I know that even if I have a crappy day of eating or if I'm traveling and I'm unable to eat healthy food, I can rely on Juice Plus to feed my body and my cells the nutrients it needs every day. So I kind of see it as like my health insurance or my nutritional seatbelt, and I probably could never go a day without it now. But aside from this amazing product, we also have an amazing business side as well. So I'd love to pass you on to my friend Sean, who's going to speak more about that. Thanks for listening, guys.
Hey everybody, my name's Sean. I'm from Wellington, New Zealand, and my 9 to 5, I'm an electrician. So who here on this call has a 9 to 5? Raise your hand. Sweet. So basically I'm going to get my handy dandy whiteboard out and I'm going to draw some pictures for you guys. So the normal corporate structure is, can you see that? Oh shit, that's a screwed up triangle, everyone. Over it again, that's right. There we go, it's better. So you got a CEO, and for my job, we have apprentices. Now me, I'm the next level up. I am a qualified tradesman. So for me to get to that next level of contracts manager, I have to literally jump frog 30, 40, 50 years old. I'm 25 years old, guys. For me to jump frog someone who's been in the company 20 years, it's kind of stink. So, and for me to get up here, it'd probably take me 5 to 10 years because I'd have to wait for the 3 people that are up here to leave. Now that, to me, I ain't waiting 5 or 10 years to make some damn money. So when I found Juice Plus, I figured out we're in a weird looking rectangle, if anyone can see that. So at the top here, we have NMD, and at the bottom, we have VF. So like this structure, we do have levels, but to get anywhere in this business, you have to help other people make money. So for you to make money, you have to help other people make money. And the thing I love about this business so much is that up here, you can have 1,000 of these, and up here, you can only have maybe 1, maybe even 3. So to me, what appeals more is this one right here. And so that's all from me. Surely you can see the structures, guys. I'm in love with the shape of you, Juice Plus. I'm going to hand you the mat.
That's awesome.
Thanks, bro. Let's see if my white skills are going to be any better than yours, but I don't think they are. But hey, guys, I'm Matt. I'm from a town called Napier in Hawke's Bay, soon to be the Gold Coast with Benny. But a little bit about fears, like objections around business. So when I first looked at this business, I had this massive fear that I didn't know enough people. So I've always kept my friends quite small. I was always too busy working 6 till 6 days a week. So I didn't have time to socialize. So I only had a handful of friends. And that was my biggest fear when I looked at this, was I didn't know enough people. So I'm just going to quickly show you here what like one conversation can do. It's just about having 30 seconds of courage to just reach out to someone and say, hey, do you want to take a look at this? So, yeah, I thought I needed to know, the whole of Napier, but I didn't. So here's me here. Oh, I'm going to try to draw myself. Hopefully you can see me. And here's old Matt. And I shared it with my mate Dan. And Dan was like, yo, I want some of that. So Dan jumped in. So I only knew Dan here. And then Dan's sister came home from the States, called Lisa. And Lisa was like, holy crap, she hadn't seen me for a year. She was blown away by my results. So she took this back to Colorado in the States, shared it with Perry. And Perry went and shared it with who? Oh, which one? This guy's a rock star. He shared it with Megan. And Megan shared it with her sister Lish. So as you can see here, I didn't even know, I didn't really barely know Lisa. Dan had the conversation with her. She had the conversation with Perry, and so on and so on. Now, this chick here took this back and has an amazing team like this, just absolutely exploded through the States. I think we've got over 80 team in the States now. So that was just from one conversation with a girl in my backyard. So, and then this is just one line. You can look at, it popcorns out and they go and share it with others. And before you know it, you just have this massive team of Raven fans. So, yeah, that's how it looks. Another one is I was already in sales. I was like I said, I was working 6 days a week, building someone else's dream. I was in a job that I didn't like. I was trying to sell oil to mechanics. And I was going around knocking on doors, annoying people, and I actually sucked at sales. So if you're thinking this is kind of sales, it's not, because I'm doing pretty well in this company and I suck at selling. So, yeah, so pretty much all we do is, like Renee was saying, we just wake up, we take our capsules, we bang our shake for breakfast, we flood our body with all these amazing, plants. Before 8 a.m., we feel good, we go out and we just talk about our results with people. Like Renee said, everyone is having a moan about how they've got no energy or, this is going on. I can't believe how much people moan. I was a big moaner, to be honest. Everyone called me hypochondromat, okay, because I always had things wrong with me. So that's all we do, guys, is we just take the products, talk about them, and just share your amazing results with people. But that's it from me. I'm going to pass it back to Benny. He's going to talk about the power of duplication.
All right, what's up, everyone? So, look, to put it simply, thank you guys so much, by the way. Man, I love this event. It literally cracked me up the whole time. So I want you guys to just picture with me for a sec. Like, when I started this business, I was the same as Matt. I was like, I don't know anyone. And you know what? Like, I'm really scared of sales. And I introduced it to my sister, right? But I thought of something really cool. I thought, okay, if I could introduce this to 2 people, right? I don't have my magic whiteboard. I got my magic fingers, so just look at me closely. If I introduce this to 2 people, and I just said to them, hey, look, you just got to, can you think of 2 people who need better health and might want to make some extra money? And they said, yeah. And they said, what do I say? I said, look, just say, look, I'm super pumped about this little side business. I don't really know how it is, but come and watch this event. And they did that. So if I did that to 2 and 2 brought on 2 people, we got 4 people, right? 4 people. Now, they go and introduce 2 people each. 4 people teach 2 is 8, so on and so on. 8 people teach 2, 16 people. 16 people teach 2. 32 people, 32 teach 2. You got 60-something. You got 60 plus people in your business. And what did I actually do? I taught 2 people to teach 2 others, and it just carried on. And I'll tell you what the magic in this business is, guys, is if if I teach 5 people, okay, and I go, hey, look, guys, if you want to take this business seriously, just go out and find 5 others who want to hustle with you, want to look good, feel good, have fun, do epic shit. And honestly, we'll teach them how to do it. So 5 teach 5, you've got 25 in your business now. 25 people teach 5. You got 125 people. 125 people in this business. Teaching 5, 625 people. Like, I wasn't good at maths. This is all from memory, guys, just in case you think I'm legit. But 625 people teach 5 people, and we have 3,125 people in this business. Okay? Is that pretty cool? Shot me. But 3,125 people in this business is ridiculous. And you don't even need that much people to do well. Okay? And that blew my mind because I was shy. Like, I wasn't this speaker before I came into this business. But I bet you're all like, where's the money at? Okay, how do I make the money? How do I get paid? You're probably thinking, I was thinking the same. So I'm going to pass it over to my girl Z, and she's going to show us exactly how we get paid, and pretty exciting stuff, guys. So thank you.
Oh, thanks, Benny. So, guys, I'm going to take you through the real reason why you're here, which is how we get paid. We all want to know about the money, right? So can you put your hand up if you currently get paid 3 ways? Put your hand down if you're in Juice Plus, guys. Come on. All right. So we're lucky enough in this business that we get paid 3 different ways, guys. And I'm going to take you through those. So the first way we get paid is retail profit. And basically what that means is you have someone who's really keen on those amazing products that you heard about before. You pop through an order and boom, there's money in your bank account, guys. We don't have to do any of the holding stock and all of that. The company does it for us. They build them. They ship them the goods, guys. It's 2017 and it's an online business. We just don't do it that way anymore. So the second way we get paid is commission. So as you heard before, when you start reaching out to people, sharing with them, and you start building a team, you teach them to make their own money. Juice Plus pays them, but they also pay you for connecting them to the business, which I think is incredible. And the last way, and definitely not the least way we get paid, guys, is bonuses. And it is my favorite way. You just got to get something for yourself when you get a bonus. So as you heard before, from Sean's awesome triangle, there's different levels. We have different levels in our business too. And as you make your way through them, you pick up these bonuses. And guys are pretty generous. They start from $100 and they can go up to $33,000 depending on which country you're in. Speaking of countries, we're available in 26 different countries around the world. And I don't know about you, but that's real exciting for me. Like if I'm sleeping and making money, it's like the dream. You're like dreaming money, but it's actually coming into your account. It's incredible. So there is an initial fee, guys. It is $50 in America and Europe and $175 for New Zealand and Australia. But personally for me, like Renee said, it's all about the stories. They really hit me in the heart, and it's about how we can change and impact the others' lives. And my beautiful girl, Taryn, she is going to share with you her story.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on, team. So I was introduced to this business model about 2.5 years ago. At the time, I was actually studying social work. My passion has always been people, connecting with people on a deeper level, helping them move forward. But when I went into the workforce, I kind of realised that I was spending less time actually helping people and a lot more time doing things like making people coffees and running errands and filling out paperwork, kind of like the bitch jobs. So I had a bit of a wake-up call, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've just spent so much time, energy and money to, get a degree, and I'm basically just getting another job. And I didn't want to spend the next 40 years of my life doing that. So this business model kind of popped up at the same time, and I saw so many other people kind of building these awesome lifestyles, the kind of lifestyles that, I dreamt about. And for just 1 second, I stopped, making all the excuses of why I couldn't, and I just decided, but what if I could? And so me and my partner here, we in it together, and over the past 2.5 years, we have been able to do some travel. We've been over to Gold Coast twice. We've been to Melbourne, down to Christchurch. Matt went to LA. Went all around New Zealand heaps of times. We get to work, you know, from wherever we like, from the cafe, from the park, from home in our pajamas. We get to do it with our little girl by our side. I didn't go back to study because this was just a lot more fun. And Matt actually got to leave his sales job, thank goodness, because he really was bad at it and he probably was just going to get fired anyway.
I pretty much got fired.
Yeah, pretty much fired. So now we get to do this together. And, you know, in the beginning, honestly, it was just for a couple of $100 a month. I grew up in a family where we lived week to week. There was no, you know, extra money, and we didn't have room to say yes to more. And then I really carried that on to my, you know, young adulthood, and I found myself living like that again, week to week. And so a couple of extra $100 a month, to me, that was amazing. It meant that I could go get my hair done or go out for coffee with the girls. But each month, you know, we hit that, and every single month we just started, you know, dreaming bigger and kind of living this life that we're super proud of, and we get to be surrounded by really cool people who inspire me and challenge me every day. So yeah, it ticks all the boxes for me. So I'm going to pass it on to my mate Simon, and he's going to share what this business has done for him too.
Yes, Simon.
What's up, guys? Thanks, Sharon. Thanks for sharing your story. Hope everyone's having an amazing day, and thanks for jumping on. So I'm Simon, and I've been part of Juice Plus for over a year now. And in the beginning, I was actually thinking about starting my own business in the health and wellness industry when it actually came into my life. And I soon realized that the overheads and the commitments to starting a business would actually be much. I would actually have less time if I started a business, and less time to do the things I love. And for those that love me, that know me and love me, know that I love traveling. So not to impress you, but to impress upon you, I've actually been on a plane and I've traveled somewhere every single month this year. And for the rest of the year, I'll actually be traveling every single month as well. So it still blows my mind that I'm able to do that and have that as one of my goals. So, a little background story on me. For the past 10 years, I've worked with my family. And the truth of the matter is, I don't know what a raise is. I don't know what a bonus is. I don't even know what sick leave or annual leave is, right? Even though I'm my own boss, I don't answer to anybody, I'm still trading time for money. And that's why the Juice Plus business model made sense to me. To know that a business is going to pay me based on performance, not time, to just basically share and connect with other people and to build genuine relationships, it just made total sense. And I loved how you could make as much as you want, right? You could even give yourself a pay rise every month if you're willing to put in the work. It's not easy, but it's simple if you're willing to put in the work. And it's just different to what I know about business, but it just made sense. And for me, I saw this as a better way to financial freedom, to link arms with like-minded people and to really change the quality of our lives and other people's lives. And it also gives me the chance to give back more, which is something that I love and I'm passionate about, right? To contribute positively to other people's lives, and just really to succeed in this business, it's about helping people. And the only way to succeed is actually to help someone create something for themselves. And I say this every time. In the beginning, I joined for the income, but I've stayed for the impact. So I just want to thank you guys for hearing my story and hanging out. And I'm just going to pass it back to Benny Boy to wrap things up. Thanks, guys.
Oh, shot team. That was legendary. Absolute legends. And I didn't even know that working for your family could suck that much, Simon. So you're a legend for staying there. Sure. But look, guys, I'm going to wrap it up really quickly. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. But when I first saw this business, I've always been if I get excited about something, people know me, I'm an excitable guy, man, but I go for something if I like it. But there's often those questions at the start and you're like, well, why is this so different? Like, is this even real? Is this that good? And that's normal. Like, if you're thinking that, that's cool. That's normal. And all I'd say is, guys, get your questions answered. Because if I had sat there and if I hadn't done this business a year and a half ago, man, I was an anxious, panic attack filled mess before I started this business. I'd never traveled. I've been all around the world now, and I've been to Tony Robbins. I've earned over $30,000 from this business. My sister's retired from her job, who I introduced to this business now. And all I'd say is get your questions answered, guys, because there is really a reason why this business is different and why we go, hold on, that's not right. And it's because we get taught different in school, right? Like, who understands that we are taught to look for a job? You know, we go into school and we go out there and we look for a job. And the sad thing is that we're not taught to look for a life. We're taught to look for a career. And to me, that doesn't make sense, although I thought that most of my life it did make sense. And I tell you what, guys, getting paid one way will get you a living and a job. Getting paid 3 ways, that gets you a life. Like money when you're sitting on the beach chilling out with your mates. Like, we had conference, the whole team were here. We were just having a blast. Some of you guys might have seen the video on my Facebook. Like, it was epic. And that's what I call a life, like not working for someone else, not trading time for money, like living while we're young, man. Most of us here are under 35 and it's all about that. So I just got to say thank you guys so much for jumping on. We appreciate your time. We know you could have been anywhere else. And hey, this business might be for you. It might not be though. It's cool, man. Either way, we love you guys. You're legends. Just reach out to the person who invited you. Say what up. Say thank you so much. Anyway, even if you don't start up with us. But I got to say bye and have a beautiful night. Hopefully we'll see you guys again. We do this every Wednesday. So, yeah, have a good night, guys. You. Later.
You.